Hello everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. Today is my second reaction to Scot Squads. This is a Twitch points request by Shed. Thank you, Shed, for using your points on this. So, I did an episode of this previously in August of 2021, almost 4 years ago. And when I did that episode, I did Series 5, Episode 1. The reason I gave at the beginning of that was at the time I couldn't find any episodes other than that in good quality, or any ones that weren't sped up. Well, I guess that was true at the time. It's not true now, though, because now, almost 4 years later, I have found some episodes that are not sped up and are in decent quality. In fact, I found Series 1, Episode 1, and that's what we're going to watch today.
Join us as we tell the teams trailing the many terrains of the Tartan territory. They're brave, they're tough, they are the Scot Squad.
Let's go.
As Chief Commissioner, Cameron Mikkelson's job is to be the face of the police, the voice of the police.
How hard is it to spot a BAM?
And the body of the police.
It's not for me to use the word leader. I mean, that's for other people to decide whether I am... Yes. It is for me, as it turns out.
Yeah, fair enough.
I am a leader. I am responsible.
He is the chief.
For thousands of people, and I am running a major corporation. I am a Steve Jobs. I am a Theopophitus. I'm Papa John.
Papa John. Papa John ain't Papa John no more.
Be a dangerous place. But for rookie traffic cop Hugh McCurdy,
That was great.
his new partner is happy to help him get safely up to speed.
When I got the job and I got the new position here next to PC Singh, I was delighted because there's nobody like you. He knows road law at the back of his horn, he knows every rule in the book, so I'm here to learn, and I'm only going to learn off the best.
Well, it's almost like I'm Obi-Wan and he's Luke Skywalker, you know, it's...
What's that?
It's Star Wars.
I still watch that. What is it, Star Wars?
Yeah, Star Wars.
See, I'm learning already.
It's in at the deep end as PC McCurdy puts his life on the line to clear a hazard from the highway before any potential pileup.
Right.
I found this mad bag of stuff, look.
The officers are surprised to discover that the bag is filled to the brim with pirated CDs.
Let's go.
Suze and Boyle.
Pretty fly for a white guy. Be to me, baby. You don't mind me singing this, it's no racist. You don't have offence.
We are white.
It's him. That's that boy from Coronation Street. Adam Rickett.
Coronation Street.
Aye. Gil Platt's boy.
I knew it'd be porn.
Is that folk shagging?
Yeah.
It can't be.
Mate.
What is this?
Sorry, innit? The first ever CD I bought was Michelle McManus after she won the Pop Idol. All this time, I waited a lifetime for the day. That was the winner's song.
Highway to hell. He was early. Meanwhile,
Today I'm here at BBC Scotland. I'm shortly to appear on the morning show on the radio to discuss the launch of the new Scottish Police logo. I thought it was James Naughty, but apparently I'm discussing matters with Mr. Fred Macaulay.
This is Macaulay & Co on BBC Radio Scotland, 92 to 95 FM, 810 medium wave, online and on digital, and entertainment journalist Bev Lang is in London, but she's still...
Hi there, sir. Can I help you?
Fred Macaulay show.
Sorry, sir. Do you have any ID to get through?
I wasn't told I needed ID. I'm on the Fred Macaulay show. I'm the guest of honour.
And do you have an appointment with them?
Well, obviously I have an appointment. I'm on the show.
Oh, okay.
Is there not
you need to wait
somebody...
and try and get ID for you to get through or get your pass. You could be anybody.
I'm not anybody. I'm Cameron Mickelson, the Chief Commissioner of the Police. You mustn't recognise with the news or the newspapers.
No,
You
I'm
don't
afraid
need me
not,
to-
sir. And you know, you can get these uniforms anywhere these days.
All right,
You
go
can
on.
get a poster.
Get my
Just
pass.
one moment. Thank you.
Hi, can you let me in?
No, I'm not the security guy. I'm the chief of police. I'm not working the door here.
Please.
I'm the chief of police. I can't let you in. I don't have a
work here
pass.
all the
I'm
time.
not even allowed in.
Oh,
and
come
I'm
on,
the chief
please.
of...
Can you just let me in, please?
I have nothing. Here's the man.
Guys,
He'll let
there
you
you
in.
go. There's
There
your
you
pass,
go.
sir. If you just
Now we
take
can
that.
get in. There, let me in.
On you go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Don't
Bye-bye.
let him in. All right.
Thank you.
Lionel Richie may think things are easy like a Sunday morning, but unlike officers McIntosh and Mackay, he's never had to police the countryside on a Sunday morning.
No, he is
Saw
not.
a good documentary last night.
Oh yeah, what one?
Just about this man with 4 ears. We were out on an early Sunday morning shift, which is normally one of our quietest, but actually we stumbled across something we did not expect.
A cow?
Whoa.
Whoa!
Is that what I thought it was?
A tire?
What?
That's definitely a person. That's a girl.
Let's get out there.
Oh,
Me.
Hello.
Excuse me.
I see it
Hi
now.
there. Hello, can you
Are
hear
you
us?
okay?
Oh, you're
Whoa,
okay?
whoa, 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 whoa.
It's alright, it's
We're
alright,
the
it's alright.
police here. We're just here to help. We're the police.
I didn't see
You're
the person.
alright.
Take your time. You're okay, you're just a bit stunned. You're okay.
Whoa, be careful.
We'll get your shoes.
I'll get your
We'll get
shoes.
your shoes. Take it easy.
Taking
Okay.
it. I'm fine.
We'll get you in the car, maybe dry you up.
What the hell happened to
Find out
you?
what's happened here. We'll put you in here. Come on. No, you're fine. Come on.
Here we go.
Shoot. Up you go. Just watch your head.
Are you okay?
Okay. How are you feeling there?
You're gonna need to wash those
I
seats.
look fine. I'm bogging from head to toe. I've ruined
You look...
Yes.
Okay, we're here to help.
Tell us
Okay.
what happened.
What's been happening? Have you fallen off your bicycle?
Was I on a bicycle?
I don't...
She was on a
Do
bike.
you mind if I have a wee drink?
Yes, I do mind, I'm afraid. Unless it's an umbongo or a Capri Sun, I'm afraid I can't permit it.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's
Do you
fine.
think it will relax?
Right, what happened was I was on a night out, right? And I
Right.
was out with my boyfriend, George.
Oh, that's
The George is the typical twat, right? Where he sees this girl who's blonde with bigger boobs than me. She's an absolute asshole, right? What is it that you want from me? Do you want me to stay out tonight, or do you want me just to bugger off so you can go down the road with some wee skanky whore-looking piece of bleachy crap,
I don't know.
right? Well, obviously you don't know, you weren't there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was like that. Look, forget it. Do you know what he done?
No.
He turned around and kissed her right in front of me. He was
Damn.
fingering her and all. I seen him. Do you know what I mean? He was effing stinking. Would you mind, right, if I phoned my mum?
Oh,
Because, like,
now
no,
that is a
I
very
think you
sensible
should.
idea.
can I use it as my one call? All right, you ball bag. Aye, you're dumped. Aye, it's me. I hope you enjoy the wee bleachy twat. Bye.
I don't think... Was that your mum? Does she bleach?
It makes me so bloody angry.
She
So
bleached.
basically what had happened was she'd been out for a night out, she got on the night bus from the city and she'd been kicked off that bus for being too drunk and too mouthy, probably. And
Probably.
she'd ended up crawling into a bush for some shelter where she'd fallen asleep.
We'll get you to the bus station.
Understandable.
We'll take you up there, get you dry, and we'll get you on your way home. How does that sound?
I'll all feel better after the sleep.
Okay, Lana? Is that good?
Thank you.
No problem.
WPC Macintosh.
You sit back and relax.
Let me put my shoes on.
You don't
Oh,
have
you
to.
don't need to
I
put them
want
on
to
just...
put my shoes on.
Well,
Okay.
then you just go right ahead.
Step back and put your seatbelt on.
Yeah, put the belt on.
Call centre worker Maggie LeBeau is the capable queen of communication, consistently quelling cranks, questioning crackpots, and quizzing callers.
That's some
Do
crazy
I ever
alliteration.
get bored of my job? No, definitely not. It's just wild every day. I've got details of a stolen vehicle for you. Registration is Golf 203 Golf Oscar Golf. The make and model is a Volkswagen Golf and it's been taken from the golf club. No, sorry.
The Gulf of Mexico.
Just don't have anything to do with PPI. So I find it unlikely that One Direction are going to be playing Lark Hall Bowling Club.
Turn the music down! I want Britney Spears too, but I can't hear anything!
This chap calls up and his wife's actually in labour having a baby. Don't have time to transfer them to the medical services. I have watched a fair few episodes of One Born Every Minute, so I just thought I could do this myself. And I did, talked him through it, and I'll show you. So wee Sophie here. Wee Sophie, there she is. And I mean, I know I'm not her mum, obviously, but I feel like we'll always have a special connection.
That's
Desk
sort of weird.
Sergeant Karen Ann Miller may have moved to a new station.
Officer Karen, all right? How you doing, Officer Karen?
I've been ring 10 police stations trying to find you today. Where have you been?
But no matter where she's at, Miller's mission is to offer a helping hand to whomever happens to happen upon her habitat. From those whose smalls are missing to those who are missing a small dog.
All right, Officer Karen.
Oh, Bobby, what can we do for you today?
I've wondered if you've got any news on Fridge, and I've also got a couple of suggestions to help the case.
I'm afraid we haven't found him yet, Bobby, sorry.
Me and Uncle Jeffy were watching an American show, and there was missing persons on the back of a milk carton. I was thinking that
America's Most Wanted?
A picture of Fridgie on the milk carton.
The issue we have at the moment, Bobby, is we only have one picture of Fridge, and it's a crayon drawing that you've done.
Put it in the back of the milk carton?
It's in black and white. I'm not convinced it's going to stand out very well
I
against
don't
the
see
text.
what racism's got to do with dogs.
I think perhaps you're getting a wee bit excited about this. Now, if you could provide us with an actual photograph of Fridge.
Can you do the sketch artists with the police crime scenes? Do you do that as well? I can show you what he looks like. I'll do it.
Have you got a photograph of Fridge with you then?
It's just as good as a photograph.
Okay, well, if you've got anything with you, let me see.
Okay, basically, he kind of looked like that.
Right.
If you just want to sketch it.
That's just an
I think
Oblivion
you
character.
can stop that now, Bobby. It's fine. I get where you're going with it.
I was just getting good memories, flashbacks.
Yeah.
Should I go now?
I think aye.
Yeah.
If you get anything or any information, if you can phone me or Uncle Jeffy, even if you leave a voicemail on the voice machine, even if you just leave it for me, or if you leave it for Uncle Jeffy can tell that you left me a voicemail, and then I'll listen to it, obviously, and then I'll come down.
That's really helpful.
Or
Thank
I'll
you.
phone you back and I'll leave you a voicemail even. If you,
That's what we'll do.
if you would want that.
That's short of the same.
Okay. Well, I'll go now, right?
Right.
Thanks a lot for your help, right?
See you
On
later.
all levels
Bye-bye.
except physical.
See you later, Officer.
I am a wolf.
The public perception of the police is paramount, and with his moment on the microphone mere minutes away, the Chief Commissioner is remaining focused.
I think I've just realised who you are. You're a comedian as well as the radio boss.
That's right, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
We tried to book you
Uh-huh.
to do the after dinner stuff. Me, you're pricing yourself out of the market, boy. I mean that. You take it. I mean, really.
Well,
I mean, you just want a couple of jokes. We're not asking you to take us to the moon.
no.
You know.
Well, everybody's got their price.
That's
you know.
true. So how many of those do you do a year?
Well, that's really between me and the Inland Revenue, if I declare it. That's just a joke.
Oh no, of course you do.
Yeah.
Otherwise that'd be a crime. That'd be on you. That's
I
true.
pay my taxes. Not that you're from the revenue or anything.
No, but I've got friends.
Yeah.
Thank you very much and welcome back. This is Fred Macaulay, BBC Radio Scotland, and I'd like you to keep your texts and emails coming in this morning. Collections, what odd things do you collect? We've got Davey from Blantyre says, previous convictions, Fred, lol. You must know who my next guest is. He's the Chief Commissioner of the Scottish Police Force, Cameron Mickelson. Mr. Mickelson, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me, Fred.
It's good of you to come in.
Not at all.
Big day today. You're in
Yes.
because you've brought in the new logo.
This is the logo.
It's diamond shaped.
It's interesting.
And within the diamond, we've got a thistle, and within the thistle, there's a shield with a crown.
Yep.
And the shield, it's almost like a face. It's like two eyes. and
It's like a clever little face.
Uh-huh.
We haven't put any Latin on it.
Right.
Because we
No
searched,
motto.
No. We searched up and down Scotland, from uphill and down dale. Couldn't find a single Latin speaker.
Is this logo going to be on your hat or your
No.
clothing? No.
We don't visualise it being on the
Right.
hat,
'Cause there's-
unless it's.
I mean, there is a logo.
Oh, it's a
there.
similar hat.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they might just have used. Now you say that, they might. I see what they've done actually.
The old one.
They've taken
Was a
the old
thistle.
logo off the hat
Yeah.
and they've put it on the white card, but they've left the Latin on. You see, you can probably see it on the hat's the Latin.
Semper Vigilo.
That's it, and always vigilant. But they've taken that off, so that's as I explained.
Well,
Which,
there has been a fair bit of publicity
Good
about
save.
costs. Some have said extortionate. Others have said extortionate doesn't even get close to what you've spent. Is it money well spent?
Of course it is. It's startup costs. So 1.2 million for
Like
design
2 million.
costs. Maybe is that the figure you were given?
That's the figure I was given.
1.2
but I
million.
thought that was for everything. I thought that was for a new design for the whole of the police force, but it's just for the logo.
Yes, it's just for the... I wouldn't say just for the logo, because this is a logo for now and forever, in my view.
Okay.
We won't be redesigning. This will be the logo, Fred, in 1.2 million years, as far as I'm concerned. So it cost £1.
£1 a year.
It cost £1 a year.
So the old one was a thistle and a bit of a shield and a crown.
Yeah.
And the new one's a thistle, a bit of a shield and a crown.
Without the Latin.
Without the Latin.
In a diamond. Yeah.
Oh, right now. Yes.
Back on the rural road to recovery, Charlie provides reviving fluids.
Chocolates. Surely.
Oh God. Is that chocolate milk?
No trouble.
I'm not sure this was such a good idea.
Whoa.
Right. No.
Hold her hair back.
PC's Macintosh and Mackay's duty of care terminates at the terminus.
Big step. That's it.
Man, I've got a hole in my tights.
That's okay. I think that's the least of your worries.
At least
20 minutes. How's that? Eh?
Perfect. Please don't wait. Thank you so much.
Put your head between your knees if you're feeling sick. That's what we used to do in primary school.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Take care. She was some cookie.
That was an interesting character.
Oh, yeah. I really love her shoes. I meant to ask her where she got them from. Where did you get your shoes from?
I stole them.
She what? Did she?
I think just keep jiving, yeah?
Next time, she'll do her sleeping in a bed, not a bush.
Dog.
The Scottish police force isn't just about dealing with the morning after the night before. Crime never sleeps, so neither does the Scot Squad, policing Scotland 24/7, 7 days a week. And when the sun does go down, for city cops Jack McLaren and Sarah Fletcher, it's time to shine.
We were called to an assault on just a guy on his own in a pub. He'd been punched in the face. The young gentleman told us it was somebody in fancy dress. You're describing him as a snowman.
With 2 heads. It's not a snowman with 2 heads. With blows to the head, sometimes it impairs what you remember or what you don't remember. Sometimes things are like dreamlike states, but you're saying snowman with 2 heads.
Would you say this? Like, obviously it would be the back of that image walking away. We took the sketch round some local areas, chatting to people in fancy dress.
He's always wear the same get-up, lads, or?
80s chefs came up against some ridiculous fancy dress. I mean, who goes out dressed as a sexy horse?
Those lassies. All right, girls, how you
That
doing?
would be them.
There's been an assault this evening by, believe it or not, Siamese snowmen. 2 snowmen joined as one.
Oh, what is that?
Sexy. Mind you, they could have went out as slugs and made it sexy. You're like a big Clydesdale, you ain't you? But no, in a good way, no. I tell you what, the best looking Clydesdale I've ever seen. No big tall lassie.
Calm down.
No, big beautiful Clydesdale, honestly.
Watch you don't flick too hard, you might get a bit horse, Jack. Quite cheap.
No, really. Tell you what, if you're a horse, I'm a jockey, do you know what I'm saying? I didn't need a mask like that. I mean, hung like her, you know?
Lovely, thank you.
I was selling, no, you. See you later, ladies. Bye. All the best. Anyone, no fussy. Anyone.
Scotland is Europe's #1 destination for live R&B, which makes it a top target for illicit merchandising. Volunteer officer Ken Beattie is out to wreck the Crooks party.
This evening I've been asked to report on duty to the Hydro back here because there is a gig on a music gig where there'll be lots of people, 10,000 I'm led to believe. I'm there to be on hand just to make sure everybody's safe and cars are parked properly. So we've got ski off there. Let's see what we got. That's fantastic parking. My word. That makes me sick. It's actually Beyonce who's performing this evening who, you know, I'm actually rather a big fan of. You know, I think she's fantastic. She really is. She stands up for independent women. You know, she's an independent woman herself, and the work I do with the prostitutes and stuff like that, I can really relate to her.
Right here! Get your gear. Crazy in love with these t-shirts, you will be.
That B is backwards.
Hi there, sir.
Aye.
How you doing? What exactly is it you're...
Selling t-shirts and merchandise.
So is this hers? Official?
It's official, yeah. No, I spoke to her.
You actually spoke to Beyonce?
Yep. So...
Have you got actual proof of this? I mean, I think you'll need verification that you're allowed to sell.
I've got a letter.
A letter? I hereby give you permission to use my face as well as my name or names on your merchandise.
No?
I don't think this is official, sir.
Oh, I mean, it is.
Oh, even if it is, sir, you need actual permits. Without the permits, I'm afraid you can't sell here, so if you kindly take yourself
Sorry about that.
away.
Take yourself away, there you
With
go.
the trail of the snowmen running cold, Jack and Sarah look for some assistance from the Nightlife Knowledge Network.
We tend to know quite a lot of the bouncers in the city centre. We keep them on side, we share things together.
Carrots for nose.
Carrots for...
They're in there, aye.
In there, aye.
Smashing.
Perfect.
Thank you,
Right,
you're just
pop in.
brilliant.
Thank you.
I know why he wants to go in
Okay,
there.
in here, I can't see. Hello? Can you see me? Can you
Excuse me, you seen any snowmen? There they are. Right.
Right, yep, out you come.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Squeeze through that door.
You were hardly going to get away with it, were you? Dressed like that.
Yeah, so what's going on?
You know where the toon trying to find you. Didn't shoot your fist at me. Hitting an innocent boy. Come on.
Actually, that's exactly what I drew.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
exactly like my image. Pretty good.
Aye, well done.
Thanks. Thanks, Judith.
Right, cheers, Jude. Thank you. See you later.
It looks like these boys are going to have to put their plans for a night out on the town on ice, which is lucky, because the only place they'll be chilling is in a cold cell. For two.
All right.
Back on the Beyonce beat, Ken Beatty is about to say hello to a recurring rip-off merchant.
Yeah, t-shirt.
Yeah.
£20 a t-shirt.
I thought I told you. You can't be selling your stuff here.
No, you again.
Look, I'm sorry, but I told you explicitly, without a permit, you cannot sell. I will have to ask you to move on again, I'm afraid.
Right, how about I tell you what the password is to get you into the gig?
To get
on
in,
the door.
to see...
Get in to see Beyonce.
Actually, Beyonce?
I know the password.
Okay, right.
Right.
Got the password then?
Right, the password is Destiny.
Destiny.
You remember it?
Destiny. Destiny.
Destiny. And I'll give you the t-shirt.
Okay. Maybe put that on just now then.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I'm so
You're
excited.
excited,
Right. Secret password, but I won't tell him, Leslie. Don't worry.
See you.
Brain
Get
damage.
your t-shirts here. £20. Last one go.
£20?
Password didn't work. It's a shame because I really did want to see Beyonce. But I came here tonight and I did a job. You know, I remain professional.
No, you do not.
I can hold my head up high.
No.
How I performed tonight.
From big gig fraud to small town coastlines, the Scot Squad covers it all. Understanding what makes your partner tick is a vital part of policing.
What would you say is your best night out?
Best night ever. There was this one time and we'd gone for a girls' holiday to Ibiza. We'd been there for a few days and we met like
You
this
dressed
other
up as the
group
double
of folk.
snowman.
We'd also met some guys that run a club over there.
Right.
So they'd invited us out one night and we were like, yeah, why not? And we'd been out for drinks and everything. And then we headed over to the other side of the island, which is where this club was. And it turns out it was like this massive carnival night. So then these guys that we were with got up onto the equipment and started performing. They dressed us all up and we got covered like head to toe in like glitter. And we just looked
glitter, okay.
mental. And at one point, like I put, you know those plastic beer chairs that you get? Put that like over my shoulders and I was like, ah. And then like I got down on the ground and I was like, look at me go, I'm like a snail. My face hit the ground and I broke my nose. It was amazing.
That sounds pretty wild, but you know, I'm not all shiny shoes and buttons. I can let my hair down.
Yeah.
You know, I got to see Enya live, 1997 in Akeltibui Town Hall.
Wow.
People say don't mix your drinks. Well, let's just say I was breaking the rules that night because I had at least 2, maybe 3 different types of lager. They don't really tour anymore, but I know Benya are coming back and they're a fantastic tribute act. So it's
brilliant.
worth catching Benya.
I'll look out for it. Maybe we could go together.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love that.
Take my mum.
In favour of it. Well, if
She'd totally love it.
Well, okay.
With a potential audience of many millions, Mikkelsen morphs into the chief of Chit Chat.
Before you go, I just thought you might be interested in some of the things that we're also going to be doing on the show today. You could tell us,
fire away.
Keep keeping your hand in and your eye on popular culture. We're talking about the new judges on the X Factor programme. Who would you like to see?
Well, a judge, a proper judge, a proper judge, the High Court judge, and a puppet, maybe, but a high range, a top of the level.
Kermit the Frog.
puppet. And then somebody like Cheryl, but maybe with less tattooed buttocks. I know you don't see the buttocks on the X Factor, but I think it makes people uncomfortable knowing that she's sitting on that. I think mission accomplished. I think that went very well. I thought the whole process was very enjoyable. The banter, I think, which one was a professional and which one was the guest, really, at times, I thought. And, little comedic bit. So, I think maybe a regular slot. I don't
know about that.
I'm not saying that you have to speak to Fred about this.
Yes, you are.
Gene can give him a call. But I think, maybe just a couple of times a month, Mikkelsen will be on that show. Very well.
They're never asking you back, bro.
Well, in this job, you're given a partner that you have no control over. You don't get to choose who your partner is going to be.
What do you think came first? Bridie, the woman's name, or Bridie as in this, what I'm eating now? See the name Harry? That's short for Harold, isn't it? It was Barry, short for barreled. Or crisps. Crisps because they're crispy. Or crispy things crispy because of crisps.
If we were to be split up, I would be devastated.
Don't even go there. Don't even... Do you think they'll ever make a full box set of EastEnders? How do bikes keep up, right? How would you kill Superman? Have you got any comedy soaps?
Kryptonite.
We're the dream team. The boys.
We live in hope. That it never happens.
How did they manage to take seeds out of seedless grapes?
Oh-ho! All right, Officer Karen.
All right, Bobby, how's it going?
Oh, thanks a lot for the phone call.
We have found some dogs. There's been a raid on a house and we've come across a number of dogs that we think might be strays. But I can't just give you a dog. I'm obliged to get you to identify Fridge.
Oh.
So I'm going to show you some photographs and I want you to point out Fridge.
Okay,
okay?
That's brilliant. That's no Fridge, but I can take him.
This is not like a dog shopping kind of a situation. This is more a dog identification.
That's no Fridge. He looks like an arsehole.
I'm going to put them all out and I want you just to point out Fridge.
That's Fridge.
This one here?
Yeah. Definitely.
Right.
He's definitely lying.
Let's see if we can get you home, shall we?
Fridgie! Hello, my boy! Oh, it's good to see you, Fridgie. What have they done to you?
I think he's all right. He's a wee bit hopped up on treats there, so maybe don't give him too much more to eat.
There's some chocolate for you. I get a wee biscuit for you. Oh, if you just pick the hair off it, you'll be fine.
I'll maybe get that a bit later.
Okay. Oh, high five, my man. We'll go and we'll chase the ducks. Right, Officer Karen. See you later. Bye.
See you later, Bobby.
Is that actually Fridge? I feel like it's not.
Fridge!
Are you actually having a laugh?
Fridgie!
In the eternal battle
And he's
against the evils of the dark side, these Jedis of justice are our last, best hope. May the force of Scotland be with you. Join us as we tell the team's trailing.
So I gotta say, it's different from what I remember, because maybe I'm misremembering, but I swear like the episode I watched, the Series 5 episode, was more like reality show-ish than mockumentary. Like I don't remember the narrator as much in the Series 5 episode. Maybe that's what the show has evolved into. But like this was definitely a lot more mockumentary than reality show. But it's not how I remember it. Not a bad thing, to be honest. I think both is fine. And I enjoyed that. It was a fine first episode. It's a first episode, so it's not like, probably not the best show has to offer, but it's fine. Fine intro, they got all the characters in there and everything. So yeah, I thought it was fine. Thank you again to Shed for using your points on this. I appreciate it. If anybody wants to see more in the future, I am down to do more. Whether it's maybe, I don't know, maybe we do more of this. Maybe if there are different styles, if I'm remembering correctly. maybe we think about doing more of this, or we think about doing more of the new series. I wonder if that could have factored into me the reason I did the new series at the time as well. I don't know. Maybe it's because we were looking for more reality show than mockumentary. I don't know. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. But anyway, that is it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, are all in the video description. All the names of all my patrons. If you didn't know, you can Patreon me for as low as £1 and the X correction videos, as well as reading your comments up to a day early, sometimes more. With all being said, though, my name's Harry. It's been my second reaction to Scot Squad, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.